Hello.
Hi, Kendra.
She was your beautiful brown skin and the lights ready and the colors popping. I am here for all of it. What's your name, baby?
My name is Amberly.
Amberly. Where you calling me from?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Cincinnati, Ohio's in the building. How old are you?
I'm 38.
30. You look good. 38. What do you do for a living?
I am a supervisor at an airline.
Okay. At an airline. You have any kids?
I have 2 kids, a 10-year-old son and a 17-year-old.
Oh, okay. Both by the same man?
No, 2 different.
Okay. What's your zodiac sign?
Virgo.
Virgo. Have you ever been married?
No.
No.
Unfortunately.
Say again?
I said unfortunately, no.
Unfortunately. Okay. So let's get into it. This is Amberly, Cincinnati. Oh, I'm trying to figure out my light. Okay. Amberly, Cincinnati, Ohio, 38, Virgo, supervisor at an airline, 2 kids. What kind of man you looking for, babe?
I'm looking for a genuine, smart man that's just knows what he wants in life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for a player. I'm not looking for a guy that wants to date multiple people. I want you to pursue me. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm looking for right now.
Okay, you want a guy to pursue you. You want him to take the lead. So what's some deal breakers?
Deal breakers, dealing with your ex-girlfriend is a deal breaker. Not communicating with me every day or something like, hey, how you doing? Something to let me know you still there and wanting me. Liars, cheaters, just manipulators. I'm not with it.
She's
Like,
not with
don't
it.
come over
Okay.
here.
So does he have to look a certain way?
I'm open. I like it all.
Okay,
I like
so
it all.
is that open to races too?
Yes, I'm open to different races. You got to be fine. I mean, if you're not attracted to somebody, I can't. If I'm not attracted to you, I can't. That's just me.
Okay.
So you got to be fine.
You got to be fine. Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
I would say probably like 85 and up.
85 and up. Okay.
Yes.
85 and up. 85. Wait. I'm
80?
repeating it. I'm repeating it, and then I have to understand what you said. What age? Oh, 85K. Okay. For some reason, I'm looking at something. Girl, for some reason, when you said 85, I thought I asked you the age range.
Oh.
And I'm like, 85 and up. That's why I was like, 85. Okay.
No.
Money-wise, 85K.
Yes.
85K. 85K.
Yes.
All right. So 85K and up. I'm assuming you make 85.
I do.
Okay. All right, let's get the cam. Let's see what this body looking like. Ooh, she was ratty. Okay.
No. Okay. I'm a petite little something. 38 petite. I might look younger than I am, but I'm petite. You know what I'm saying? You know.
I'm ready for the kitchen cam.
We got the drinks going. Happy 4th, Kendra.
I know. Happy 4th. I'm gonna be like you in a couple of hours.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in LA, so y'all know everything starts. I'm behind.
I come to LA all the time.
Okay. So when was your last relationship, Amberly?
You know what? This is embarrassing. I don't think I've ever been in a relationship. I don't really date much because I'm not with the games. I'm not with I can't handle my business. I got my own home. I'm not with any games out here. So if I can see that if somebody comes to me with games. I do have, but my kids are 17 and 10. That was 10 years ago. That's a long time.
You've never been in a relationship. Was your relationship with your dads?
I don't really remember them, to be honest with them. Like, and I'm saying that because it's been so long ago. That's in the past.
not part of their life.
They're my daughter's dad is part of her life. My son's is not, has never been. So that's long
Well, you may
gone. We
not
don't think about that.
remember, but I guess to ask this question directly, when you were pregnant, were you guys in relationships with those two individuals?
Let me think back. I don't know. We were, maybe with my daughter's father, we were like talking, but I was really young, Kendra. I mean, I was young. So I don't really go back to them.
So you're 38 years old.
Yes.
Why do you think you've never had a committed relationship?
Because I don't play games. At this point in my life and coming up to them, I notice them. I don't play games at all. It's if you dealing with somebody else.
You don't play games. Now let me ask you this question. Do you have sex?
Yes.
So you don't play games, but you'll have sex with a person that plays games.
And then I'll leave them. Yeah. Yeah.
The reason I
yes.
say that, because I like to, because the thing with that is, I mean, the guys having, to me, this sounds like the best thing for a man, because he gets to have sex with you still, and doesn't have to have a relationship. But you understand
I give him a limit. I give him a limit. Yes, Kendra.
Let me ask you a question.
I give them a limit. If I see it's not progressing and you just, it's a test. You guys gotta learn that it's a test. If I see that you're just using me for this.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Ask you a question.
Yes.
Do you desire a relationship or do you not desire? Okay, so being that you so listen. So being that you desire a relationship, you're not playing them, they're playing you. Because they get to still have. You gonna let me finish? Because you don't.
Yes, ma'am.
What I'm trying to desire, first of all, there's nothing wrong with it, right? So there's some people who don't want to be in a relationship, so go about your merry old way. But what you told me is you want to be in a relationship, but you don't tolerate games, but you still let these men sleep with you without being in a relationship. So it's not, you're not really playing them.
Well, I am, because if they want to come back, then the ball's in my court. If I cut it off.
If a guy hit once, he don't. I mean, he's like, I go on to the next girl. He already hit. What's the power after that?
He may, but if he comes back, then the ball's in my court. I mean, he can. I say you can go. I don't care if you go. I don't try to change people. That's one thing with me. I don't try to change people. If you come back and you want to deal with me on a higher level, then the ball's now in my court. So that's how I'm in that situation right now. It's kind of back. I know it's backwards. It's backwards. I know it doesn't.
What's the situation you're in right now?
I cannot.
What do you mean you cannot?
I don't even want to go into that. I can't. There's too many people on here.
Are you single? Are you dating?
I'm dating. Yeah.
So what is I have a question. What is your desire?
My desire, and you know what? My desire is to be married someday because I know that I'm worth that. But now with men, nowadays they just for everybody. So
that's the men that you were dating. I think it's the men that you are dating are for everybody. I think that if you started dating a different type of guy, and women get so mad at me, and I just say this is a good rule of thumb if you want a relationship. And I always say this because there's some people who do not want that. They just want to be out here, they're grown, they want to have a good time. But I think it's a good rule of thumb, if you really desire a relationship, see who will only sleep with you with that requirement. Because what happens is a lot of men gonna sleep with you, right? Mm-hmm. And whether y'all know it or not, ladies, once the guy hits once, has sex once, if he come back, in his mind, I already hit, so it is what it is. Yeah. But if you didn't get what you desired, which is a relationship, why not just start figuring out that pool? Because the pool of relationship versus the pool of men that will have sex with you are two different types of pools.
She says she's weird. I know. I'm a Virgo. I hear you, Kendra.
Okay, let's continue, Amberly. All right. So when was the last time you was intimate with someone?
Probably 4 weeks ago.
4 weeks ago. Okay, this is the guy that you're dealing with now, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
What are 3 flaws you think you have to work on?
Just giving myself too early. Yeah, that's about it. Giving myself too early
Okay.
on
Why
in a
would a guy be
relationship.
lucky to? Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because I have my stuff together. I have my bills paid on time. I don't ask you to pay my bills. Basically, I mean,
Okay.
you're not
You got
asking me.
bills paid.
I'm not asking you for things.
She's not asking for
I
things.
should.
Okay. Do you can he have kids?
Yes, older kids.
Okay, because your kids are what? Oh, 10 and 17.
Yes.
10 and 17. Okay.
Hmm.
Do you want more kids?
No.
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 Okay. Does he have to be in Cincinnati?
No.
No. What's the age range you would date?
I would say 38 and up. 38
38.
to 48. Let's say that.
Okay. Okay. Amberly, Cincinnati, let's do it. How can the guy reach out to you, boo?
They can reach out to me on Facebook. We're on Facebook. It's Amberly Burge.
Amberly Burge.
Yes.
Amberly Burge.
Yes.
Okay. If you really, and you say you want, and you've never in your whole life been in a relationship.
No. No. I don't date too much. I be in the house. I'm a homebody. I don't go out much. I go out and I have me time. I don't date, like, oh, I'm dating him and we just not in a relationship. I'm dating him. No, it's not like that. I don't really date too often.
Well, you just said you had sex 4 weeks ago, so y'all didn't date?
I guess we are dating. Most recently, I'm just saying in the past leading up to now. But him, yeah, I would say we're dating. Yes. Yes. Him.
But not exclusively. So he could date other
Yes.
people.
Yes. He can date other people. I can date other people. Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. So when you get married, do you want a committed sexual relationship or would it be open?
Oh, no. No, it would be committed.
It would be committed.
Yes.
Okay. So this guy you're dating right now, you would never want to marry him.
He's a potential, but I don't feel like he is. Right now, we are on a leave. I took a leave of absence. I don't feel like he knows what he wants in his life, so I had to take a leave of absence. I gave him a date, and I extended that date a little bit, a month or two. But I said, hey, I don't feel like you know what you want. If you want something else, that's fine. I have no problem with it. Go with it. I'm open. Go with it. But you can't deal with me anymore. So now we kind of in this limbo. So.
And that's kind of like what you've been doing your whole life. It's like you make this is where it sounds like to me. Y'all have intimacy and then you create boundaries after the intimacy. And
Mm-hmm.
if they don't adhere to the boundaries after the intimacy, you move on to the next. But what I'm suggesting is you should have those boundaries before intimacy because that's why you're 38 and have never had a relationship. Because what happens is you're willing to have a good time, share your body, and you're grown, so you can do as you may, right? So this is not judgment.
Right.
But that way it's not leading you to a relationship because after setting boundaries, after you give it up, he's like, well, no, or, I'm not going to, or he never was going to rise to the occasion, or doesn't feel the need to rise to the occasion. So if you desire a committed relationship, which you have never had, maybe work backwards, have boundaries before sex, and then see who was willing to commit with you.
He was just fine. I'm sorry.
And there we have it. I'm so happy you said it. I am so happy you said it. That's all I'm trying to get
sorry.
Because only 5 men get these types of benefits. I'm happy you said it because I know what it is.
Yes.
I know that you are having sex with people you want to have sex with. They're probably attractive. they probably have money, they probably have
Yes,
swag.
they
So
have
you're breaking
money.
all these rules. They have money, they have swag, they're fine. But at some point in time, if you want a relationship, you're gonna have to try to get these type of men out of your system, or have them arise to your requirements before you
Yes,
sleep with them. And this is
I
why men,
agree.
and this is why men like this, ladies. I'm so happy we spent time with you. This is why these type of men do not commit, because they don't have to.
They don't have to.
There's no reason for a fine man with money to commit to women, because they're going to be able to get sex and what they want from a woman. And when you don't want them no more, there's another girl who's cute, beautiful,
Right,
that
but it
will
works
want
the same
him.
way. I'm that way as well. I don't have to commit either. I don't have to
No,
put
it's
up
not
with
that
what
way
you're
for
giving.
you. That's not true. That's
Right.
not true, because you actually want a relationship. Now, if you
Right,
don't want
but
a relationship,
I don't have to stay. That's the type of woman
you
I
don't have
am. I
to
don't stay.
but you're not understanding. But what you're not understanding is you are still not getting what you want.
Right.
Like, I know that you think
I agree with you.
I think that you think you're running the game, but in actuality, sweetheart, the game is being run on you, because you're 38
sometimes.
years old.
Yeah.
Well, if you're 38 years old and you have 2 children and you never
But
been
I
in a
don't-
relationship, the game been getting run on you your whole life. Well,
Well-
I'm now trying to give you real talk now. I'm gonna give you real talk. You're a beautiful
Right,
girl.
and I
You always
appreciate
gonna
it.
have, and you want to keep talking over me because you don't want to hear. But I want you to
No, I
receive
said
this,
I
because
appreciate it, Kendra.
but we both can't talk at the same time. You're a beautiful
Sorry.
girl. You're a beautiful girl. You always gonna have a man. You ain't never
Mhm.
gonna have no drought in that way. But if you want a man to make you his girl, you're gonna have to start doing things differently. And I know you feel like you playing them, but you're not.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see.
I hear you.
For the guy that wants to meet you, give them your IG.
Amberly.
I mean,
My
your
IG is
Facebook page.
Nicole_Amberly at IG. Follow me.
Okay. All right, baby.
Love you, Kendra.
Bye, sweetheart. Bye, sweetheart.
Bye.
I'm actually happy that went longer, because I felt like that we need, I feel like, here's my thing. I want enlightenment to occur. Enlightenment. I feel like everybody's grown, and I feel like you could do all the things you want to do as a grown ass person. Only thing I think every human being should do is willing to take the consequences for whatever your actions are, because we grown out here. We ain't kids no more. We ain't 10, 11, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. You a grown ass human being, so you can do whatever the hell you want to do. But sometimes we have to get out of our delusion and think that we know everything. I don't know everything, so I hope that doesn't come across that way, because I really don't want to come across like I'm this perfect woman and I know everything. A lot of things I share with y'all is because I'm imperfect, and it's the mistakes that I've made that I now can share with y'all. But bottom line, if you are 38 and have 2 children and never have a relationship, and you want a relationship, you're not doing something right. And that's just real talk. That's just real talk. It's nothing, not trying to bash you, not trying to make you feel young, smaller. But if you receive that enlightenment and start changing up some things, then you have it. But it was all about fine men, and she cute. So fine men gonna want her, she gonna want fine men. Fine men don't like to settle down with one vagina. Just letting y'all know that, ladies. Fine men don't like to settle down with one vagina. Fine men with money, yeah, you're gonna have to lock him up in the basement, take his eyes out. Shoot. I don't know where y'all been living. Now, of course, there are men who settle. I'm not settle, excuse me. I don't like the word settle. That commit. So I don't want to get that out there that fine men ain't gonna commit.